Whew. Testing, testing. Okay, everything should be working. Anyways, good evening everyone, and welcome to sort of my usual late night evening trail stream. Let me just add my Discord real quick. So I actually wasn't planning to stream tonight, but I wasn't really doing much, and I wasn't really in the to grind Street Fighter 6 either, so I ended up doing this. I definitely wasn't streaming yesterday regardless, just because I grinded for a good while last night to say the least. And also, yes, this is the starting menu for the fragments section we're on currently. But enough about that. And just a heads up, like I said, I did grind a bit on my own off stream. Just a bit. Which you can see how much quartz I have to where I could probably unlock most of the cast's quartz slot at this point. Or at least the ones I want to use. So we'll probably focus on that a bit. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna continue this, which should be a pretty chill chapter. Which, by the way, unlike last time, I am not finishing this section tonight. Maybe if I started a little earlier, but yeah, I don't plan to go as long as I did last night. It also depends on how much side stuff there is to do along the way. Let me just look around and see if there's anything here before I go down and all. But yeah, that's the plan for tonight. Just play a little, make a bit of progress on this fragment chapter, and by the way, I won't be able to stream on Friday, so
And here's the Villa Lounge.
this
Looks
is
like there's a
sort
lot
of
of
why I'm
stuff I
streaming
can
right
order
now.
here.
So, sort of why I'm streaming right now instead.
What can I get for you?
A lot of gifts. Which, damn, that costs us so much money for all of them.
If you need anything else, I'll be right here.
Oh, that's sweet of you. Yeah, probably gonna be mostly a chill stream, and but oh yeah, so I pretty much had access to that garden I was at initially, so needless to say, spent a good amount of time grinding on my own when I did. Anyways,
Confirming your schedule.
Thank you.
I'll look at everyone gifts. Do this here.
I'll take good care of it.
Confirming your schedule.
I'll take very good care of it.
Which was thankfully because of
Thank
the
you
fact
very
that
much.
I was able to go to the garden and all that.
I'll take good care of it.
So yeah,
You have my thanks.
that's how I was basically able to farm as much as I did off stream. Which that I guess I'll consider that a blessing with this game. Well, let's look around in the meantime. But yeah, hope everyone's week's been well. Mine's been a little tiring to some degree. Not that it's a bad thing per se. I've just been busy with work and all that.
The view is beautiful. This is my first time visiting a resort, and it certainly won't be the last.
I was basically grinding Street Fighter 6 last night, which I wasn't really trying to grind to prepare for anything since I'm not going to be, well, I'm definitely not going to my local for a bit. I'm not going to my local this week. because I have to be up early on Saturday, but I might do one tournament then, an online tournament of sorts. But I'll see how I feel. Mhm. Yeah, like I said, that's sort of the plan for tonight. The plus side, because of Monday, we actually got to a significant amount of the game's main story, so at least main story wise, I don't think I'm like too far off from beating it. The question is a matter of how long it'll take for me
These
to do
trips
other
aren't drag when
things.
the only faces around are familiar ones. Huh? What are they doing here?
I'm not gonna bother. I just want to do the side quest real quick. Hey, you two. Yeah, we'll just explore around and such before we actually continue the game. Which, granted, I do have a bit to do anyways beforehand.
Hello there.
Well, I guess since we're here. And yeah, and then here's another thing. Yeah, that's how much I farmed over during my time playing this game off stream. Played a good amount to say the least. So yeah. Who would I give this to though? Anyways, let's get to this. Okay, I'm probably not gonna be able to unlock everyone's. Well, unless I farm on my own again off stream, which I can do. But it'll be a bit of anything. I would have to do a lot of farming, but I can do it on my own at this point if I want to.
Thank you. Hello there.
Ooh, new weapons though. Definitely getting Van his new weapon. You as well. You probably don't really need it. I might as well get you this. Honestly, I don't think this really matters. Well, I'm not gonna really use you, so it's whatever. Well, I'm gonna use you at times, probably. Hmm. A good thing I have money to spend, basically. Hmm. Okay. Let's just this as well. But thankfully I got plenty of cue ports, to say the least. Wait, well, I guess at this point. Hey yo, Bach, welcome to the stream. No more peeking emails, so you do this. Wait, don't you have this one? You oh. Sure, it's not the peak, but it's basically a lurky, which serves the same purpose. What's up, Bach? Welcome to the stream. Hope your night's treating you well after streaming earlier. Which, I was lurking a bit during it, but I did see that clip of the part with the phone on Twitter at one point. Just out of curiosity, when I saw clips of it, which it was funny seeing how you handled it, to say the least. And I did learn about what would have happened, which, I'm not sure if you and Lily plan to play it again yourself out of curiosity, but there wasn't much you could have done at that point, really. It is possible to beat it, though. Or it is possible to prevent the explosion and all that. But there's more to it than just that, at the same time.
Hello there. Thank you.
Confirming your schedule.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, if you insist.
That part was ass. It was, but that was so hilarious seeing that game go for do that. That was beautiful to say the least. Read terms and conditions, seriously? Come on, Pock. You know we gotta do that IRL time to time. It's only natural to ask that of us time to time, even if it isn't often. Still gotta read them sometimes. They gotta make sure people aren't just checking it just cause. You know that's how it is.
Thank you.
No, and not the funny part is, from that specific moments, you didn't even see where it got even.
Hello there.
That was that part was ludicrous, all things considered, for what it was. But
Thank you.
what if there was
Hello there.
something worse? Is what I want to say.
Hello there. Thank you.
Would you believe that? Anyways, I guess what can I give you here? I guess I can't give you this.
Better check them out. New shard skill added.
Yeah, that was funny though, watching you do that.
Maintenance mode activate.
Let me handle this.
Oh shoot, I still need to unlock these for Lane. Which I guess I might as well do.
Hello there.
Because it shouldn't be as expensive. Okay, it was a little expensive, but it wasn't
Thank
as
you.
expensive as it would have been.
Let me handle this. That's a single element slot. New skill, that's a single element slot.
I'll replace that with Strike 2.
That's a
Give
single
you an
element slot. New skill unearthed. Skill set updated.
By the way, though, that was funny seeing
Don't
you go
worry,
through that.
Citri's got your back. Skills altered. Skills altered. Skills altered. Let me handle this. Skill set updated.
Maintenance mode activated.
I don't think I really need this.
Skill loadout updated.
But yeah, Fox, not sure if you want to see what could have also happened, but I would advise looking into it at some point. You and Lily, anyways. Because I have seen some. I've heard nothing but good things about that game, and just from the
Something I'm
one clip
looking
I
for in
saw,
particular.
it does look really fun.
Talk
Oh
to
yeah,
you
I can go
later.
fishing now.
So,
Hmm.
There appear to be fish here. There appear to be fish here. I'll give this a try. I'll give this a try.
Oh, this is what I have to do. I completely forgot about my different bait, honestly. But apparently I get a chance to get...
A bite.
This one's rather big, isn't it?
A bite.
I got one.
Let's try this again.
A bite.
This one's rather big, isn't it?
Not this one that I need.
A bite.
Oh, shame.
Oh, what? Damn it.
I'll give this a try.
Okay, I'll just use regular fishing
Very
bait
well.
here.
A bite.
well,
Indeed.
What? Okay,
This
thank
one's
God.
rather big, isn't it?
any other fishing points I can
I'll
go
give
to?
this a try.
Ooh,
I'll give
this
this a
looks
try.
like a good fishing spot.
A bite.
Okay. Any
I
fish?
got one.
Aw.
A bite.
So I think
This one's
that's
rather
something
big,
new.
isn't it?
Sick.
A bite.
Anyways, like I said earlier, this stream's gonna be more of a chill session.
This one's rather big, isn't it?
I'll be proceeding with the story a bit as I go, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing it as much tonight. Especially, like I said, after streaming on Monday, which I streamed a lot longer than I wanted to
A
then.
bite.
Which, on the plus side, we did make a lot of progress along the way because of it.
I got one.
So I consider that a dub all in all personally. But I was very tired the next day.
A bite.
I also do sort of want to play Street Fighter 6 after tonight.
I got one.
Okay, it could be anything at this point. Oops.
I'll give this a try.
Very well. A bite.
This one's rather big, isn't it?
Mm.
Something you're looking for in particular? Talk to you
Guess
later.
I'll be good on this for a bit. And I might as well check side quest. Well, and the monster side quest. Okay. Okay, we could do that later.
I'll give this a try.
A bite. I got one.
Oh, the one time I don't use the big bait, I get it? God damn, this game sucks.
This is an adequate spot for fishing.
Oh, let's just look around and make sure there's nothing else I'm missing.
I'll give this a try.
Okay, I think I caught what I can so far.
I'll give this a try.
Ah, ain't nothing more refreshing than the good old sea breeze. Makes me pleased as punch.
Pleased as punch. Is that even in vogue these days?
You're really starting to sound like an old fart. We're at a resort, man. Live a little.
Hmm. Anyways, who else can I talk to? Hey, there's them. Just gotta talk to everyone in the meantime. Hmm. Okay, I'll go up inside here just to see what's going on. And then we'll keep looking around until I'm forced to talk with him and such. Where is he then here? Oh, it's her.
Oh, hello there, everyone. I had a feeling we'd cross paths if I waited around long enough.
Another one of Professor Hamilton's students.
I thought it'd be more fun to catch you off guard, and I couldn't have been more right. But you know, I ended up stumbling into a surprise reunion of my own, too.
We meet again, Arkwright Solutions. Apparently, taking a trip here was a more popular idea than I'd hoped. Just don't go raising too much of a fuss during your stay.
Don't look at me. I'm just chilling.
It took me forever to get this sabbatical, and there'll be hell to pay if you ruin it.
Oh, was it a sabbatical? But during the last board meeting...
That's none of their business.
Dismiss. Oh well. Okay, now I remember this guy. He was sort of a dick to us when we approached him the first time. And now he's drinking. Yeah, well, it is her fault, his fault, like I said. Not much you can do about it. Yeah. See ya.
Hello there. Thank you.
Okay, can't really do much in there. It looks like this person's upstairs here. Okay.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Okay. Anyway. Anyways, like I said, this won't be a particularly long stream tonight. At least I'll try for it not to be. Hopefully it'll be the case, but we'll see how things go. They're trying to make as much, well, trying to make some progress tonight, but not a whole lot to where I would have to stay up till past 1 a.m. just to see it all happen. Which, like I said, I enjoy this game and all, don't get me wrong. I just know it's not healthy for me to stay up super late playing this. Like, if it's during the weekend, I wouldn't mind, but you know.
I could go for some fishing.
I'll give this a try.
By the way, Pac, you and Lily started on Split Fiction today, right? Just out of curiosity.
There are many kinds of flowers here. They seem to be wild species.
Okay,
They're
gotcha,
quite
gotcha.
gorgeous.
I was just curious because that was, like I mentioned, that was actually one of the things I did see online of the game for the first time. So I assumed that was early on, but just to be sure. Does have me pretty curious about the game, I'll admit. Oh damn, that was all chapter 1? Damn. So I haven't seen anything yet, really. And I'm curious to see what else happens in that game. If there was that much in the beginning. I did see some people mention it's a already game of the year for them already. And at least just from what I've seen so far, I can definitely see why. Anyway.
This old chapel does not appear to be in use anymore.
This chapel's been abandoned for over a decade. Don't know why, though.
But yeah, I've heard nothing but great things about it. And if that's how they start, then I can only imagine what else they do.
This is an adequate spot for fishing.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
I guess I might as well go here just to see, because I won't be able to come here anyways. Yeah, so we'll come back to this place later, basically. Let's see where these three have gone. Oh, looks like they're filming something.
Van! And you brought the rest of the crew along too.
Finally, we heard they were struck by some pretty terrible weather. I see. And not yet. So yeah, we'll do those side quests. 2 side quests. And then we'll continue the main story, basically. Which I think I've explored everything I could at this point. Okay, wait. First I need to see who's over there. Oh, she joined him, that's all. Well, might as well take care of this. Oh yeah, and like I said, I spent pretty much off-stream grinding these areas, basically. We did everything we could here. Oh, I did. Oh, I added that to Zuna, so this should be fine. So let's do this. Okay, this should. We should be okay.
Show me what you've got.
It's go time!
Let's party! It's go time! Playtime's over!
Might as well.
Activating skill.
Blink and you'll miss it. Soar for me! Phoenix Dance!
Boost gauge
You're up,
limit
a
crush.
flare! Push back!
I'll be quick. Now it's my turn.
Rarely as I could do this.
Accessing.
My move now.
We should go on the attack.
Certain arts will work better.
Keep moving, Van!
Got your number.
Here's my chance.
Going all in.
Might as well.
Activating shield. We'll win. Focus unleashed.
Going
Engaging
all
skill. Van, your turn.
in. It's go time.
I suggest this right now.
Here goes. It's go time.
Give him your all.
Make it count, Aaron.
Playtime's over!
We should go on the attack.
I look against you.
Sucker! Go.
I won't hold back. We'll win. Focus unleashed. I suggest this
Yeah,
right
I'll
now.
do that on you too.
This'll play.
My move now. It's go time.
You can do this.
Keep moving, Van!
Over here. Chance.
Might as well.
For the main event.
Hey, Ozzy, welcome to the stream. How's the game going? Surges, it's been pretty chill at the moment. Doing some sides. We're sort of just in that chill chapter of the game where it's gonna be important for the story, but it's not as heavy like with what to do outside of the usual. So mostly chilling, I'd say. How's it going, though, Z-Fly? Hope your Wednesday's treating you well.
I suggest we strike now.
Hmm.
Let's party!
I guess this works.
Sword. Order.
Thanks, pal. Take that.
Aaron.
Playtime's over.
We should go on the attack.
Activating skill.
Okay, just tell me what I can apparently. Ooh, nice, nice. I was gonna do that myself, but then a part of me did really want to just continue this game.
Accelerating.
At least how much progress I made last on Monday. Yeah, mention the fact that I made a lot of progress on Monday, and I really wanted to see what was to come with this game too. More or less.
Something's coming. Get ready.
Actually,
Brace yourself.
I actually have to now
Something's coming.
restore CP. I was gonna grind Street Fighter 6 on my own, but part of me decided to just continue this game instead.
Thank you. This'll clear.
Which, granted, I don't think I'm going to my local this week
Oh,
on
radiant
Friday.
wings.
Well, actually, yeah, I'm not going on Friday. I might do something on Saturday for an online event. But I'm mostly also in the mood to make progress in this game in the meantime. Because, yeah.
No, you won't.
Activating shield. Activating shield. Activating shield.
It's go time!
Sucker! My move now.
Keep moving, Ben!
Here's my chance.
Energy output max. Some elements look affect activating shield.
That's it.
Activating shield.
Huh? There.
Ooh, nice. Let's go, clone.
Nice. Moving on up.
And we all
I'm
leveled
just
up too.
getting warmed up.
I'll get stronger.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Okay, now we head out. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, we're basically on the quote-unquote
Let's be
beach
on our
episode
way.
of this game. More or less. I might as well do this here.
Welcome. I've got all your support needs covered. Hang in there.
Well, let me do this real quick, actually. Yeah, just doing side stuff
Commencing
basically at the moment
investigation.
tonight. So nothing too extreme on my end.
Careful. That's above an A-level threat.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Come forth!
Oh yeah, Z-Fly. I don't think I got to ask you this. I mentioned this to Wells, but when he was here, but I assume you saw the stuff with Pokemon Unite from Pokemon Day. Which I don't plan to play it again anytime soon or anything. And I'll admit, I did see more information on the new mode that was
All right,
coming.
that's another area down.
With the first to 500, which I guess on one hand it did sound refreshing, but the more I looked into the game, or the more I looked into that mode, the more I sort of realized this is something I didn't want to play with a MOBA. Which it probably will be a fun side thing, but I'm not sure how I feel about it being
Perfect as always, friend.
the new
What a
game,
nice little chest.
the new mode, basically. Because Unite, at the very least, well, I assume the
Should we
first to
get to
500
work?
mode won't take too long with how fast-paced it
What a
is.
nice little chest.
But it doesn't really look like something I would also play at the same time. I saw this from other people I know that were playing the game, but
Careful. That's above an A-level
the
threat.
fact that they brought back Remote Stadium for a rank
Good warm-up.
You got a charge
was
attack.
pretty odd to me. But I guess going back, I guess if they were rotating it to begin with, it would have been fine, but it felt weird how they didn't rotate it for a rank since the new stage came and all. And it was pretty much during the start of the UCS stuff for Unite. Which I get sad. I'm not playing it, but for those that were, it sort of sucked for them to some degree. Because I assume comp is still on remotes, still on the Sky stage. Whatever its name is.
New area located. Commencing exploration.
Which I guess at this point, like I said, I don't really plan to go back to Unite.
Well, what a nice
Even though
little
there are
chest.
mods I would like to play, I still at least enjoy watching the game for what it is. Because it is quick and easy in the grand scheme of things. Which, oh yeah, that also reminds me, Z.
That's above an A-level threat.
Do you have any plans to still go to Pokemon
You got a charge
Pokemon
attack.
Worlds this summer? Which,
Looks
it's pretty
like
much
the
the
gang's all here.
weekend after EVO. Which, I know you say you're not going to EVO, but not sure if you're going to try for Pokemon Worlds instead as a result. Which, no judgments there, by
This
the way.
looks like the end of that section.
Considering they're both back-to-back weekends, I assume that, well, EVO's freaking expensive to say the least. But at least with Pokemon, it's in our city basically. In comparison to EVO and all, even if you spend a lot. Which, I would be down to go still. Just because it is close. The matter is just really how tired I am after EVO. As well as how much I spent at EVO. Those are probably the main things that are going to decide it for me. Which, if I, like, just considering it now, most likely I won't be going to Pokemon World. Which I guess, well, truthfully in my case, I'm pretty much a casual enjoyer of Pokemon, so I guess I'm not missing out too much, but I do sort of want to check it out just because this is probably one of the rare chances I'd be able to.
Ugh, this place goes on, on, on.
Because it also depends on how expensive the tickets are, but at the very least, regardless, it is close by, so we wouldn't like need a hotel or something.
Looks like a chest.
And I've pretty much been to the and yeah. I guess it also depends on what else they have to do at Worlds. Just cause, like I said, I'm pretty much a casual enjoyer of Pokemon in the grand scheme of things. And Unite's pretty much the most competitive I've gotten with Pokemon. Second goes to, for better or worse, Pokken, back on the Wii U. And it was legit for only one WNF I got to do it.
Goodies for the taking.
And then I just never got a chance to play it again. Well, I sold my game to someone I knew after. A few weeks after that. And then at some point I just couldn't stand watching Pokken. Which what's worse, I thought it was a decent idea, and honestly, it was the one thing I was willing to try.
Should we take our time here?
But yeah.
I believe that marks the end of this area.
Looks like it keeps going from here.
Okay, this is pretty much the, I guess you can sort of call it a, well, okay, I wouldn't say it's a roguelike per se, it just, well, because like, on one hand, the routes do sort of change the more you play this, but it's not anything substantial or anything. I'm just really here strictly to grind
There's a ton of them. Should we
and
get to
farm
work?
materials, which was what I was going to do tonight, but I decided against it. But I did want to continue the game and all tonight instead.
I'll put an end to this. Understood.
The Grim Reaper.
Here's my chance.
You want to go to Worlds at least once? For sure, for sure. And considering you have been to EVA already, between the two and all.
I'll take over.
Resistance better than anticipated.
We're going to... I assume, like, if you did go to EVA this year, it would be different compared to when you went before, because... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe EVO back then was mostly, pretty much a tournament, which I assume there were like a few vendors. I assume there were a few vendors and artist alleys there.
Snooze, you lose.
But I assume it was like, you were pretty much there for the tournament primarily, so there wasn't too much to do outside of that.
It's over. You're up, friend.
Because I know, like, some people I talk to nowadays from in the FGC, they pretty much told me it was more or less a convention versus a tournament now. So I assume back in the day,
Shut them down, Reset.
it was pretty much the complete opposite.
Mr. Archive.
Mainly tournament, once the tournament's in their community. Okay, so, unless you were there to compete, you're probably trying to enjoy Vegas and such.
Now we're talking.
Which granted, I could do that now because like the last time I went to Vegas, I wasn't even I don't think I was even a teenager yet, so not a lot for me to do. Once I was done, there were community. Don't do those. There were like 3 or 4 booths to look at. Only a few cosplayers. Oh yeah, stage and big screen, but yeah, sounds like there wasn't really a whole lot to do. Which granted, I assume it also wasn't. Well, back then, it was a much different time, so I assume it's like you didn't have to pay as much as you do now. Which I think that sort of speaks for itself. Last year I saw it was like 200 to register for one game. And now this year is almost 300 if you're doing multiple things. I think it's like, if you're just like a spectator or casual enjoyer, you probably wouldn't get too much, which I guess that's one of the blessings why I haven't gone to EVO yet. Which granted, I didn't think of it much as that back then, so I wouldn't have known. I guess it's a good thing, because I probably would have been bored if I got eliminated from the tournament and
Looks like a
also
chest.
went alone. And at least lately, it looks like they have been trying to encourage so like basically do more to where it's more than just a tournament at the very least. So I think that's the plus side for me waiting this whole time from actually going. Which don't get me wrong, I still would have loved to have experienced this sooner, but times are different and all.
It's a guardian. Stay on your toes.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
You won't want to miss this. This moonlit blade of mine is false, yet true as steel. There! Behold! Zero's gleam!
Boost gauge upgraded.
Here's my chance.
My move now. You're up, friend.
My turn now.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
Sucker!
Shut them down, Reset.
Activating skill.
Chance.
Go all out.
Time for a new look.
Like I said, a lot of things are basically different from when I could have gone for what I'm planning to do this year.
Now it's my turn. Ha, ha. Your move, Divine Blade.
Engaging skill.
We'll take that. Full boost. Don't hold back, fan. I like where this is headed. I like a hand.
Be gone!
We'll take. I like a
Yeah,
hand.
we'll do it here.
You're screwed now!
Up to you, Reset.
Some elements look effective.
Now! This be Sarugi. Here, here. Now! It's time. I'm ready and
Sucker! Chance.
I guess just out of genuine curiosity, Z5, when do you think you'll ever show up to, Cooper Esports ever for Street Fighter and such?
Look effective.
When do you think you'll ever do that again?
I like where this is
Just
headed.
out of curiosity. No judgments or anything. Just because I know it's, well, it's been almost,
Now we're talking.
or I guess with this month, it's been like half a year since you've last went, I think.
Going all in.
Okay, free time. That's fair. Life stuff and all that. We met well. Meanwhile, I guess the past few weeks, I guess I was in more of a mood to play this in comparison, so I haven't gone for the past few weeks.
Going all in.
What? Well, no. The first week I skipped, it was because of the Gundam movie I wanted to watch. The last weekend was pretty much because I wanted to play through this.
I suggest this right now.
Going all in.
Certain arts will be
Was the movie good? It's, well, it was fun for what it is. I mean, I'm a Gundam fan, so I was going to enjoy it for the most part, more or less. All that said, it's definitely mainly the first 2 episodes of the Gundam show being shown, which I guess in comparison to Demon Slayer, at the very least,
My move now.
between the two, I'm okay with what I did for Gundam, because this was a brand new thing, and they didn't like rehash like
Let's stay on the offensive.
the previous episode, the final episode of said season, while copying and pasting the last episode of the previous season and putting the first episode right after. So it wasn't like that, thankfully.
I like where this is headed. Get a draw. You're open.
Up to you, Reset.
Because it was like, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, there was also a solo Loveloy movie earlier this year, which
Now we're talking.
it was basically that, and I think one of my friends sort of fell for it just because he liked solo leveling,
Time to push through.
which, for what, for, I probably could have mentioned, I thought it was going to be just that, but then he watched the movie and was like, I should have done more research, it was basically that. But I didn't want to ruin it for him, if it ended up not being it. Oh yeah, solo leveling, the show was really good. I'm talking about the movie event it had earlier this year.
You're open. Shameful. Way to fire me up.
Yeah, which,
Time to push
I
through.
don't remember the name of it exactly, but it's basically the last episode
Going all
of Solo Leveling Season 1 and the first episode of Season 2, copy and pasted, which aka basically the Demon Slayer.
Suggest this right now.
Engaging skill.
Zereth form.
Yeah, which I'm hearing Season 2 is good, by the way. But the Season 1 movie, he felt like he got debated, which I'm glad I learned my lesson after watching the first Demon Slayer events.
Now close your eyes.
Which, like I said, in my case, if I was watching it subbed again, I felt like I was wasting my time, but I did pick it dubbed this time around, so I felt like I at least got something out of it at the very least, even though it's not exactly something I would recommend. Watching Season 2 a lot better than Season 1?
now.
I hope. I assume so, which granted, Solo Leveling was an anime I wait till later on to watch, which
Now we're talking.
I think I did myself a favor waiting till later.
Here's my chance.
Not that, I wouldn't say it was like a bad, it's a good show at the end of the day. My issue with Solo Leveling though was, it had a really slow start for me.
Got your number.
My turn now.
Which granted, I get it, it wanted to establish the character, it wanted to show the growth of when he got stronger and such. Or where he was coming from basically, which, for me, it was sort of a waste of time. Or,
I suggest this right
not
now.
bad, it just,
You're open.
I guess not really a waste of time per se, just because you did get to learn other stuff about him. But rather, it just felt like, I guess, it felt like I was just seeing a typical isekai anime to some degree. But then once we got to the part where it gets really good, that's pretty much what got me curious to see what will happen in the future, which I haven't started on solo leveling in Season 2 yet, but I definitely will at some point.
You're up, friend.
I am pretty excited to start as well when I do. But I'm glad I didn't watch season 1 ASAP because I probably would have dropped it really early on.
It's Misarugi. Here, huh. Now.
My move now.
Oh yeah, and also, did you see the news about Haikyuu? Which, I remember like the initial announcement they were going to do 2 movies to end it, but it looks like they walked. It looks like they walked back on that decision, which I assume that's for the better, all things considered, because
Want a place to chill? Then look
I heard
no
manga.
further.
Who thinks that else will watch it for sure?
All charged and ready to go.
Like I haven't read the Haikyuu anime, by the
Let me
way.
know if you need anything, okay?
I know there's a time skip that happens in it though.
Thanks a bundle.
Okay, 2 movies. Yeah, because like I saw like initially they
Good
wanted
luck
to end
the
with
investigation.
1 more movie, but then at least I heard from other like obviously Phil. He said he said he was excited,
Commencing
but
investigation.
basically it was like it felt like they were like yeah, so like he was excited, but there wasn't like 2 movies was not enough to cover what the manga had basically. Like it probably would have had to be like an original ending of sorts, but it looks like they're saving themselves from having to do that.
Oh, goodies for the taking. I suggest physical attacks for now.
Yeah, definitely not. Which, good thing they made more, which, sure, we might be waiting a bit, but considering how the first movie was, I'm pretty much down, personally.
I believe that marks the end of this area.
My, what a crowd.
Into engagement. Brace yourself.
Well, well, what a nice little chest.
Treasure located.
Otherwise, otherwise at least, regarding stuff I've been watching on my own, it's just pretty much been Daredevil and re-watching Fire Force at the moment.
Careful. It's above an A-level threat.
Otherwise, I've been either farming this game, grinding Street Fighter 6, or working on my Gunplas in my free time. More or less.
Ugh, this place goes on, on, on. I suggest physical attacks for now.
Let's begin, shall we?
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Looks like a chest.
I guess, well, I guess movie-wise, I did watch Captain America: Brave New World when it, like, the weekend
That
it
should
came
make
out.
for an interesting opponent.
Did you go see it out of curiosity, Z-Fly? Okay, you did. How'd you feel about it? Which, I guess I sort of set my expectations a little low for the movie just because of some stuff I was hearing, like the movie had to get reshoot a couple times, and
Looks like a chest.
then it ended up being shorter than they wanted. That was okay. Oh, you wanted the free skin of Marvel Rivals? Fair enough. Was it just a... Oh yeah, actually, was the Red Hulk skin... Was it basically just Red Hulk, basically? I assume it was just that, but I actually haven't booted up the game since I played it with some friends in December, so... I think I gave the skin to someone else when I had the offer for it. Oh, what was it? What was it then? Oh, but wait, really? Like, not that I'm mad. It's just like, really? I thought they could have saved that for Thunderbolts instead. Considering he was only in the movie for just that one scene.
All right.
Hopefully it looks nice though. But yeah, I just thought the movie was alright though, all things considered. Like, I don't think it's as bad as some people were saying for myself personally. But I'll admit it is. Well, I didn't really mind the fact that it was trying to be Winter Soldier basically, while having other elements of the Marvel movies. It just felt like some stuff was rushed for it, my liking. It keep me from really like enjoying it enough to where I would have recommended to others I know. Since I pretty much told everyone I knew that were curious about how I felt was to just wait for it to be on Disney Plus. Which I guess in my case, if I wasn't curious about it to begin with, I probably would have just waited for it to be on Disney Plus too. But I'll probably watch Thunderbolts though when that comes out. Just because of my genuine curiosity with this team.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
And so that is odd to me. The fact that it's a Bucky skin. How does it look, by the way? But granted, I guess I could look it up myself later on, but I haven't seen it. If it was a Bucky skin, I wouldn't have known. I don't think I've seen it at all yet.
Let's take them out! Well, well, what a nice little chest.
You don't remember it? Damn. You don't use Bucky? Fair enough, fair enough. I wouldn't be using him anyways either. If I was grinding the game.
Yep, this looks like the end of that section.
Back to the whole movie stuff. It's pretty much been Captain America and the Gundam movie that I've seen so far this year. And like I said with Gundam, it was basically just the first 2 episodes of the new Gundam show coming out next month. But in my case, I did give it a pass. Not because it's Gundam, which granted, I guess I would be a little more inclined to give it a pass because it's Gundam. But most of it was because it was pretty much all new to me. For just seeing like the last episode of one episode,
There's a ton of them.
and then a new episode, another of the next episode, copy and pasted.
That one's big.
Which I guess, I was really thrown off by the Gundam movie with how it started because when I first started on the movie during that night. When I saw the first few minutes of it, won't lie, I legit thought I was watching the wrong movie. I was really confused initially, But then over time, I started realizing, oh, okay, this is what the movie's about. So that was a pleasant surprise, all things considered. Which, granted, if I tried to explain the surprise, it probably would be a little complicated. But the TLDR is that there's two timelines for Gundam, or two different types of timelines. One called the Universal Century timeline, which a timeline that started since the original Gundam, and then there's the alternate universe Gundam, which is pretty much every other Gundam show that isn't connected to the UC timeline. Which the ones connected to the UC Universal Century timeline, you do have to watch from the beginning to understand everything, or else you'll be lost if you start on any of them randomly.
Appears to be a guard unleashed. Please be careful.
Engaging skip. Boost gauge upgraded.
It's time. Here. Here I go.
My move now.
Now! My turn now.
Engaging skill.
You're open! Shut them down, Reset!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
It's time. I'll pour you some tea.
Might as well do this.
Let's see how you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes. Renee!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
My turn now.
Engaging skill.
Now it's my turn.
Have some more. Chance. Eat this.
Mr. Archive! Let's go!
I healed you, didn't I?
Make it count, Van! Get on your own!
It's time.
Allow me this, right?
Do forgive me. But you weren't invited. Your move, Divine Blade!
Engaging skill.
There!
Shut them down, Reset!
Come.
Mr. Archive! Now! Now it's my turn.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Now we're talking.
Your move, Divine
This
Blade!
is it!
Anyways, just doing one more farming session before I actually continue with the main story of this game
It's time.
for the night.
Chance. It's go time. Time for a new look.
We'll take that! We'll take that! Full boost! Don't hold back, Van!
I suggest this right now.
Take you please!
Eat this.
Activating skill.
It's Mizurugi.
Engaging skill.
There!
We'll take I don't like it, Van!
There we go.
You're screwed now.
Boost
You're up,
limiter
friend.
removed! Allow me!
Here's my chance.
Activating skill.
Sucker! Chance. It's go time.
Get on your all! Now!
Almost
Now
bad.
we're talking. You're
Sucker!
Way to fire me up.
Engaging skill.
You're open.
Yeah.
A predictable result.
Want a place to chill? Then look
Can
no
I do it?
further.
I don't really need it yet anyways. That should be okay. I guess I could do this.
I'm rooting for ya.
Which, okay, so this is pretty much what I've been doing off stream when I wasn't
Looks
streaming
like
this
you
game.
gathered some tokens,
Which,
huh?
TLDR, this is basically this game's in-game version of a gacha.
Let me show you what I'm made of.
More or less. Which,
Target
it's not as
analyzed, not done
interesting,
yet.
but you can't get a lot of stuff out of this, so
Target
I sort of just
analyzed,
do it.
not
I
done
sort of
yet.
just suck it up and do it.
Target analyzed, not done yet.
Credit for a lot of things, whether it's for characters like costumes, accessories, or
Target
actual
analyzed,
items
on to
you
the
can
next.
use to make your character stronger and such.
There you have it.
Finally.
Did it. On to the next. There you have it. Core detected. Not done yet. Target analyzed. Not done yet. It's reacting. We did it. On to the next. There you have it. Target analyzed. On to the next.
I think I got a decent amount I
There
can
you
unlock.
have it. Core detected. On to the next.
I'm almost done with this. Just need one or two more.
It's reacting. We did it. On to the next. There you have it. Core detected.
Oh yeah, actually, I forgot to ask. Ooh, that's a lot of skill stones. Anyway, Zeeply, are you also you're getting Save the Wolves too, right? Fatal Fury and all.
Target analyzed. Not done yet.
Okay, cool, sick. I did try to beta a little bit, although I actually didn't play too much because
We did it.
I think I was busy with other stuff that weekend, so I ended up not really having a lot of time to
It's
play it.
reacting.
But at least from what I've watched and tried out,
Not done yet.
aside from the learning curve early on, I am pretty excited to play it and such. I did sign up for Evo for it too, so I do have some obligation to play it to some degree. Gotta bust a wolf your way through life? True.
It's even stronger now.
I guess? Yeah, I'll do
Powered up.
this one.
I'll be even stronger.
Might as well level up one thing they all do.
Yay!
Oh, I can level up so much.
This is all the result of Master's instruction. This is all the result of Master's instruction.
Hmm.
I'll be even more precise.
It's better than ever. It's been upgraded. It's been upgraded.
I think I got a lot of stuff from this, so
Time for an upgrade.
I'm not sure who I would main in the game though. Which I guess realistically, if I were to main someone,
Upgrade complete.
it probably would be. Hmm.
Hey, hey! I've been waiting for you.
Actually, it could be a DLC character, Joe. Possibly.
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
We got all the costumes here.
Thanks
Of
a
all that
bundle.
farming such. I guess that means
Good luck with the
that
investigation.
it'll be easier to
Want a place
farm.
to chill? Then look no further.
I guess that means it'll be easier to farm stuff that
Let me know
farm
if you need
items I
anything,
need.
okay? Appreciate. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Okay, aside from these, I think it'll be easier to farm materials, farm stuff I want or need.
Thanks a
I
bundle.
guess that was the plus side of all that. You didn't get to try it, but you watched Max's video on it? I think there's most likely gonna be another beta in the future. Most likely. So you'll probably get your chance to try it sooner or later.
Hello there.
Anyways.
Thank you.
I do have the game already because my brother did gift it to me as a gift.
Thank you.
When does it release? Well, it comes out in like end of April basically. But if you pre-order it now, you get 3 days early access. And it's only $60, and it also includes the season pass characters too. But there is a chance it might get delayed though. Possibly. Because the beta has a lot of problems, to say the least, to fix. Level up week. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, some friends I know are actually planning to go to that for Street Fighter. Oh yeah, there's also a bonus costume if you want, but I assume that'll be available later on, hopefully. Which is basically Terry's OG look. Before his Fatal Fury look.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
But like I said, it's like I said, you get there's only one version of the game basically. So yeah. Hmm. Sure, we'll do this. It's up to you though.
I'll handle this.
Ooh, more enemies, right?
I'll be watching your performance.
We've got a charge attack ready.
We've got the upper hand.
Engaging skill.
Keep it up.
Got it. It's over. You're crushed.
Like, I don't see myself being like prioritizing the game over Street Fighter 6. But
That fight felt pretty
This
good.
is an adequate spot for fishing.
it is a game I do want to give a shot, at the
I'll
very
give this a
least.
try.
Or at least play on the side. Like, actually play on the side. Just so I'm not just playing Street Fighter 6, since games I thought I would at least try to play on the side. Just, well, aside from it falling victim to like me ending up not playing them, the main reason why aside from really focusing on Street Fighter 6 over the other games, the big reason was basically
Here's my chance.
I didn't really enjoy the games as much as I would have liked.
That's it. Mr. Arkwright, activate skills.
That's basically all it was really for me.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Thanks for helping, Van.
Like Tekken and Grand Blue pretty much are in that category for me.
Much better.
Which, like I said, I didn't think they were like bad games or anything. I just didn't enjoy them as much as I would have liked. Which, hey, can't please everyone at that point. So, it is what it is at that point. It would have been nice if I enjoyed it more, but at the very least, I do own the games, and I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy them more than Mortal Kombat anyways.
I'll be watching your performance.
You got a charge attack ready.
They flinched. We've got the upper hand. They flinched.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
Keep it up.
That fight felt pretty good.
Hey, don't burn yourself out, Elaine.
Boost gauge level maximum.
They flinched now. We've got the upper hand.
Engaging skill.
Keep it up. Reset.
Now's your chance for a shard boost.
Too slow.
Mr. Arkwright. Give them your all.
Too slow.
Nice. Moving on up.
I'm sure, at least between those games, well, I do hope Fatal Fury sticks with me a little bit. Well, I guess I did try to play. I guess I did try. I did play a bit of Virtua Fighter again with the PC port, which I was just playing on my own. But I've been hearing the PC port's just okay, so I haven't really been too invested in trying to going crazy. At least, like when they're first released on console. Anyways, like I said, Z. There's a good chance the costume's available later on anyways. So if you don't care about his original costume too much, it might be whatever. Because, well, I guess in my case, which is more of a personal preference,
Can do even better.
I do tend to prefer the newer costumes in comparison to the previous.
I smell treasure. I'll give this a try. Fishing time.
Not that I thought, like, not that I think the original costume is bad or anything, but I guess I just tend to prefer something newer slash newer in comparison to what they had previously. Personally.
Did I catch a rare one?
Which granted, Ed's a specific case just because I do prefer his new like default look in comparison to his
Did I catch a rare
previous.
one?
previous default look, but Ahmed was Street Fighter 6. I'm not sure what it is, but something with what they did, like they didn't do a whole lot to change his default costume in Street Fighter 5 when they brought it back to Street Fighter 6.
I got one.
But whatever they did, well, like having that trench coat and a few other things, really did make the costume look a little more appealing to me compared to before.
You're standing too far from the enemy.
You picked the wrong guy to
I
fight.
usually do tend to prefer the newer costumes in comparison to the originals.
Much better.
So at this point with Street Fighter 6, I'm also waiting for Costume 4 too, which it would be great if we could have that. Just saying. Which they are working on, from what I know. But who knows how long it'll be before we actually get them.
This looks like a good fishing spot.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
You got a charge attack ready.
We've got the upper hand.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
Please,
No problem. It's over.
light. Reset. Now or never. I suggest we strike now. There. Finish him, Van. That's it. We'll win.
Engaging skill.
Sucker!
No, you won't. Now it's my turn.
Activating skill.
Mr. Arkwright. Now. Now or never.
Initiating skill.
Now.
Cool.
Stats upgraded.
Ooh, and a level up too.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
I don't think
And
so.
action.
You've got a charge attack ready.
I think there's also. Oh hey, this thing I forgot.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
This is it. Rolling star.
Engaging skill.
I'll be on my blade. I'll never lose. Splendidly done, Miss Eau Claire.
I'll give this a try.
Okay, got all the fish here. Don't think there's anything else for me to explore. Hopefully. Well, there are the monsters, so we should be able to clear them up quickly.
Watch out. You're up against a large group.
No, you won't. You can't best me.
Now's a great time for a shard focus unleashed.
I suggest we strike now.
Going all in!
Pressure him and move in.
We'll do this.
We'll win! Engaging skill. Oh, radiant wings! Knight of Asteria! Boost gauge upgraded.
My move now.
Go all out!
Van, your turn! Now or never!
Initiating skill.
Reset! Sweep 'em!
My move now.
Activating skill!
That's it. Here's my chance. Too slow. Missile cloud.
Engaging skill. Have some more! You can't beat me!
Yeah, we're chilling. Oh, there's one loose end. Okay, at least we're good. Looks like it. Okay, not much we could do for now. A single take, that's impressive. Oh, Nina must know something about this. She knows something. Hmm. That's funny. When they're both famous, but Judith's the one with us the most.
That's all, folks!
Mira deposit confirmed.
Well, that should be all the side quests, basically, at this point. I don't know what's here. Hmm. Anyways, now let's talk with the people that we sort of held off on talking to. Well, here's Judith. Hmm. Actually curious. What if I put other people in my party? Where are these three at? Okay. Let me here. Now where's Aaron?
Okay.
Nope. I might as well use this on the lane. And then. No Nina though, which is odd, but she is a mysterious person. Seriously. Anyways, these two.
Huh. I never realized it before. But this whole sunbathing thing feels pretty darn good.
Doesn't it, though? Clear skies above us, the deep blue sea before us. Ah, there's no better place to be. Although even with summer a ways away, there's still the hassle of keeping my skin uncharred. I really should have put in a request with the 13 factories for some sunscreen.
That's what do you think you're doing? Hey, look, who's late to the party? Barely a week since the dazzling city. We're already bumping into each other again. So you're actually relaxing. So, you're gonna be busy soon. Hey, look, it's Nina. Boba. What's up? Okay, so activities to do. Well, hopefully nothing bad happens to you. Okay, I think we've done everything here though, all things considered. Nice. I'll keep going for a little bit longer, but not too much. And also, damn, there's a lot of costumes included for the base game. After not really having a lot to begin with. Which I guess some characters don't have a lot still. Oh yeah, here are inventory units. Everyone else is just characters that aren't in my party currently. Not bad though. Okay, parasailing, sightseeing, driving. Okay, so I have the option call of the day and such. Oh, new garden? I guess I know what I'm doing first. So I have 10, which... Actually, let me see, because this guy should be an option, right? I'll hold off then. Alright, let me just see the options though. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, pretty much gonna do it area, so probably do stuff with like definitely Anya's, Aaron, Rosette's, Patra, Elaine, Ren, Shizuna, Nina. And then I have two more after. But first, let's do the... Oh, connections. Hmm. God damn it, I only have 3. Okay, so I'm not interested in doing this, I'll say that much. I am curious about this, and this. I'll figure it out later. Because, like I said, first we're gonna do the garden. I said I was gonna do swims, if anything. But what's up, Curry? Welcome to the stream. Hope your week's been treating you well.
Let's get started,
We're
shall we?
basically in that beach episode of this game.
Fully replenished. Watch out! Take this! Beginning combat. Take them down in a single blow. Let's put an end to this. They're down. The first move is ours.
Let's go home. Home from dinner. Ooh, gotcha. Hope you had a nice dinner and such.
Right for a shark boost.
Going all in!
Allow
Friend,
The grip. Please!
got
Your move,
Oh, I didn't even realize you were there.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Time to engage in skill.
Make it count, Van. The floor's yours, Van.
Up to you, Reset.
Now we're talking. Time to push through. I suggest we strike now. Release. It's Misarugi. Here I go.
Hmm.
Activating skill.
Have some extra.
Chance. There.
The floor's yours. Van. Now then.
Preparations are complete.
I suggest we strike now.
You're up, friend.
You're up. My turn now. Time to push through.
Engaging skill.
There.
Okay.
My move now.
My turn now.
Engaging skill.
There.
How's before goodbye,
Shut them
Zamaria?
down, Reset.
It's been pretty enjoyable.
Activating skill.
Like I said, this game still has that. Of the Tales games I played, in my opinion, this game definitely has the most filler feel of them all. But all that said, things are starting to tie into each other to where, at least I'm interested to see what's going on with the main story.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
Flinch. There. Shut them down,
Which, I mean, like I said, I was still having fun with this game. It wasn't like I didn't want to play this anymore.
Chance.
But that filler vibe was sort of hard to shrug off
Nice. That went
with how things seem pretty loose from each other.
for the taking.
But all that said, if you're a fan of this series already, you're gonna play this game regardless of how good or bad this game is. And it's not like bad in the sense that I wouldn't recommend it. It just feels lacking in comparison to the previous games.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Let's begin, shall we?
Take them down in a single blow.
But like I said, still having a good time all along.
Now's your chance to use shards.
So that wasn't really much of an issue for me.
Let's do this, Ren. Please. Call in a day's work.
Shall I set up a tea party, Miss Bright?
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Put an end to this. Take this. They're on their knees. The first move is out. Allow me this, Ren.
They ran out of ideas? Yeah, I wouldn't say ran out of ideas, because there are actually some nice quality of life stuff they added for improvements of the game. It's just
Up to you, Reset.
writing-wise, it feels a bit lazy, in my opinion.
Now we're talking.
Like, they took some shortcuts with it, basically.
You're open.
But like I said, it's still a fun game. Some things are a little... It is a little...
Pay for that.
I am more... It did took a bit for me to get used into what I want to see. But yeah. But it's still a game, like, where you wouldn't play this game just because of what other people were saying about this being filler.
Let's deploy shards and confront you.
Wail on.
Take this.
Gosh.
They're on their knees.
Tread carefully. Their numbers are great.
It's not even... Not even.
Allow me this, Ren. You're up.
Chance.
Hey, death blow.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Up to you, Reset.
This be Zarugi.
It's hot. If you thought the previous games were filler, this game will definitely feel hella filler to you. Which, granted, like I said, it's for different reasons. Like the previous games, just gotta remember the previous games. Those games were intended to be like Cold Steel 1 and 2 and Cold Steel 3 and 4. They were intended to be just 2 games on their own. They were pretty much intended for that. But then because it was too ambitious for their own good, they ended up having to split those into 2 games. And then Trails into Reverie is more of an epilogue to those arcs too. Even though there's a lot of lore and such that does help add to the game overall.
Here goes. Counting on you,
I still really enjoy those games, all things considered.
It's time. Now. All in a day's
But yeah,
work.
this game in particular, I give a little more flack for in comparison. Is because this is pretty much a direct sequel to, well, the first game felt really complete on its own, by the way. I didn't really feel like I was wasting time.
That marks the end of this area.
It felt like a complete game, basically. I didn't feel like it was like, it felt like they were intending this to be 2 games or anything like that. It felt complete, basically.
Victory's in reach.
Meanwhile, Daybreak 2 is like, it's definitely it's definitely a complete game in a sense, but it definitely felt like it was a little rushed.
The Grim Reaper shall see you now. Let's take them out.
This is the game where well, back in the previous like games where they were split and such, with like,
Where this is headed.
yeah, basically that's the point I'm trying to get at, basically. Like, even though like the other games, like,
Here's my chance.
despite the problems they had with development and such, with how they were too big for their own good, at least I was able to understand where they were coming from and still enjoy them games for what they were, basically. This game, in the other meantime, it's like, it's an actual complete game, but
Keep it up.
it's a complete game, but it feels like it was rushed. Like, this game was 100% intended to be, yeah, this game was pretty much 100% intentional to not be like the second parts.
Victory's in reach.
Like how Trails of Cold Steel 2 was Cold Steel 1 and Trails of Cold Steel 4 to Cold Steel 3.
Now it's my turn. Now we're talking.
All that said, like I said, I'm still enjoying this game for what it is. But this is the game I've been feeling the most where it feels like, it does feel like actual filler compared to what it could have been.
Up to you, Reset. Sucker.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
Have some more.
It's time.
And like I said, I'm also at the point where it got more interesting to me as I continued versus before and such,
Activating skill.
You're open.
where things are starting to tie together and all.
We did exemplary work.
Always got it down, Reset.
New area located. Commencing exploration.
Keep an eye out for
Okay, could probably skip the enemies here.
Watch it. That one's big.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
This is a good one. Take them down in a single
Like, I
blow.
can't throw in what this is, Carrie. This is basically like the Reverie corridor in Trails into Reverie, where you have a place where you might have to explore some stuff, but this is merely meant for a place to farm and such,
What a nice little chest.
get new gear and all that. Not as much story slash lore stuff you can find through this in comparison, but you can do stuff here basically. Which, like I said, I've also used this to farm off stream. Which, I mean, I guess at this point, there's not much lore or challenges to it. So since this is sort of a little lazy,
Yep. This looks like
it's
the end
not
of that
interesting
section.
compared to the Reverie corridor, but still something I'm doing to farm at the very least. Ouch.
Victory's in reach.
I should just proceed,
Looks
honestly.
like a chest.
Ouch. So they do. I did up to the main. I did the part 2 where it was like after the main story was done, but I actually didn't go back to do the other stuff after with the post game that adds more to the story and such. That I don't really plan to do at this point with where I'm currently at. Which, granted, like I said, that was sort of just a bad time for me to play the game back then. Ouch. I just looked up what happened after I was done here. More or less.
New area located. Commencing exploration.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
There's a ton of them. Should we get to work?
Take them down in a single blow. Tread carefully. Their numbers are great.
Which, well, I guess what sucks about Trails into Reverie, which, if Numbers was here, he would definitely be saying I told you so, but the fact that we did have to wait 3 years for Trails into Reverie did sort of slow down a lot. It sort of sucked, basically, for my case, because, well, one, there were so many other great games that came out in 2023, and then, like, this game, Trails into Reverie, I came out 23 years for.
Engaging skill.
That's still a fun game, and I enjoyed it. But compared to everything else I was playing, it just felt lacking overall, unfortunately. In comparison. I think Reverie's an upgrade gameplay-wise and all that, but like I said, that game is more of an epilogue versus a continuation of such. A big continuation of a story and such.
Your move, Divine Blade.
Which, pretty much, if you didn't play all the Crossbell and Cold Steel games, or hell, if you didn't play all the games back then at that point, prior to Reverie, you weren't gonna get the most out of it. And like I said, in my case, as much as I enjoyed it,
Engaging skill.
in my case, it was just I did play through all the games back to back, and I was also waiting so long for it to where
This feels pretty
I wanted to
Impressive
say I enjoyed it more than I
swordsmanship, Mr. Luigi.
thought I would, but
Let's begin, shall we? Take them down in a single blow.
you know, yeah, like I said, I think you really need to play through the series at that point to really get the most out of it, basically. And even if you have, if you play through all of them back to back for a couple years, and then touch the series, and leading up to Reverie, it would probably be an easy way to get burned out from the series, unfortunately.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
That was some fine fighting, Van.
Just in my opinion. Like, And granted, like I said, there's also more factors
That
than
one's
just
safe.
with the game itself.
There's a ton of them.
That's
So
in
we
my
get to
case,
work.
because I do tend to prefer shorter games
Keep an eye out
now,
for ranged attacks.
in comparison to longer games now. But I'll still give long games a shot, though, if it's something I'm interested in or really enjoy. But like I said, you really needed to have played the previous games to get the most out of it, or else you probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much.
This will make her a good woman. Take them down in a single blow. Victory's in reach.
And that's why this game, in comparison, after,
Put an end to this.
was actually a breath of fresh air for me.
Victory's in reach.
Because I had really low expectations going to Daybreak.
They're on their knees.
And Curry, like I said, that's where I'm getting at. You really had to, like, have played the whole series to get the most out of it. Otherwise, it would have felt like a waste of time for you. Or you wouldn't have enjoyed it as much if you didn't.
Here's my chance.
Which, like I said, it's not to be a slight or anything, or saying why you're wrong or anything, because, trust me, I'm not going to tell people to play 9 games to prepare for Trails into Reverie, because that's a lot to ask for. It's just the whole thing with it, and such.
Give them your all.
So actually, on another note, speaking of Trails in the Sky, you think you'll play the remake instead? Because that is an option for you, and honestly, that might be the better way to go about it.
Will be more potent.
Probably.
Your move, Divine Blade.
Engaging
But don't get me wrong, the first Sky game is fun. But it is dated to some degree. I'm getting the remake, by the way, so I'll be streaming that for sure.
This feels pretty
Man,
great.
the issue is like Cold Steel 3 and 4, like they give you an idea of stuff, but there's still a lot of context you're going to be missing in the grand scheme of things. To where it won't hit as hard unless you've actually played the games, in my opinion.
Careful. That's above an A-level threat. Oh my.
At least for me, they don't hit hard unless you actually
Looks like
play
it keeps
through the
going
games and
from here.
such.
That attack could be effective. There's a ton of them. Should we get to work?
Let's get to
And then apparently that goes even more so for what I've seen from people I know that have played Farewell Zamaria. They say that even applies more so if you're trying to play Farewell Zamaria. That you really need to know the previous games and such.
Here's my chance.
Which honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Mr. Arkwright.
Like you might get the gist of like some events and such, but it probably won't be as apparent
Now engaging skill.
going that route and such in comparison to like playing the games and seeing it happen real time.
Now it's my turn.
Activating skill.
Chance! Show me what you've got, Silverblade!
Engaging skill.
Have some more!
Which which by the way, this is also something I do sort of fault the devs for being, well, in a sense being over ambitious with the world building.
They didn't put up much of a fight, did they? Shall I set up a tea party, Miss Bright?
But it's like I said though,
Try out the ranged attacks. Beginning combat. Take them down in a
so
single
all the
blow.
games are pretty much in the same universe and such. Versus like being standalone and all. Which I heard with Daybreak 1, they were trying to do a soft reboot with this, but I guess overall it ended up going back to making a lot of references from the previous games at this point.
Engaging skill.
You're next. Make it count, Dan.
Which, like I said, like no fault to the devs because I'm very much used to it and I see where you're coming from, but at the same time, it's like I said, it requires a lot of, pretty much back to what the point I was saying. It requires a lot of games to play and such to like understand what's going on and such.
Treasure located.
Nailed it, Van.
And not to mention, it's a lot of games to play, a lot of hours doing this. But yeah, that's why I've also taken some breaks as well from JRPGs when I do a big, long one as well. Or I do something in between. Anyways, night, heading to bed. Okay, for sure, Pock. Appreciate you stopping by while you can. Hope you have a good night, and I'll catch you next time, whatever that is. But till then, have a good one, Pock.
Watch out. That was a tough cookie.
Probably other enemies from the other path I didn't go to.
Ranged attacks.
Which I'll save that for what off stream probably. But yeah, like I said, the devs did intend Daybreak to be this reboot for the series, but I guess it sort of just ended up backfiring because of how
Looks like the
ambitious their
gang's all
stuff
here.
the games still are, with how much it draws from the previous games. Which, like, on one hand, it is pretty unique to a degree, with how not many games do this. It's still a pretty good strong point for this series, in my opinion.
It's a guardian. Stay on your toes.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Your move, Divine Ray. Shut them down, Reset.
It's time.
The time is right for a shard boost. Activating shard.
My move now.
Full boost. Go all out.
Here we go, man!
I've got you covered. Take this.
It's also why I'm also glad that I don't just play JRPGs on stream, because I feel like I would sort of hate myself if I did. For better or worse.
Now we're talking. Release. Now then. Let's
Might as well do this as well.
We'll take that. Full boost. Double back, man.
I suggest
Might as well. Okay, let's get that damage up. Which, oh yeah, and actually I forgot to mention, by the way, since you are playing Metaphor, at the very least, I'd say you would at least have a good time playing this game, because you'll notice some similarities from Metaphor and this, with how they operate. From a gameplay perspective. I'm certain you'll at least enjoy Daybreak when you play regardless of how you feel about the story and such. At least I'm fairly certain.
Now it's my turn. Activating skill. You're open. Miss Bright. Now. Your move, Divine Blade. Time to
Engage your skill.
Now we're talking. Time to push through. Release.
Chance. Up to you, Reset.
Initiating drive.
Time for
Initiating drive.
May we proceed?
Oh
with
shoot.
caution? Don't hold anything back. Your move, Divine Blade. Time to push through.
Engage your skill.
Freezing wind. Ha! Go Reset. Here's my tip.
Well, that sucked.
My thanks.
Here we go, man.
Get going, man.
Time to pump it up.
I suggest we strike now. Let's stay on the offensive. Take you!
No escape.
We'll take that. Take this. Boost gauge limiter removed. My turn now.
Engaging skill.
Let's do this, Ren. There. Go Reset. I've got you covered. Take you.
You're next.
Understood.
Show me what you've got, Silverblade. Sucker! My move now.
Make it count, man.
Over here. Up to you, Reset.
Initiating drive.
Thanks,
My
pal.
thanks. Appreciate that.
Got your number.
My turn now.
Have some more.
Here's my chance.
Activating skill.
You're open! Mr. Arkwright! Activating skill! It's time! Allow me! Now we're talking! Time to push through!
Engaging skill.
Okay. We should be good.
Chance.
Activating skill! Now! Onwards and upwards. I'll reach even greater heights.
That's how it goes.
Looks like they leveled up.
I had a great time.
Okay, so it looks like this is the level I'd like to complete whenever I can.
Welcome to Margot's
Anyways,
support.
let me do that.
Charging now and there. Let me know if you need anything. Appreciate
Oh, I
you.
could
Let
have
me know
done
if
this
you need
here.
anything, okay? Thanks a bundle. We've got the good stuff.
Well, nothing I really need to repair at this point since I got everything I
Appreciate
want.
your business. We've got the good stuff. Appreciate your business. I'm rooting for you.
Well, anyways, I do have this, so let's get to this and we'll continue for a little bit longer.
Let me show you what I'm made of.
Oh yeah, and Gary, this is basically the gotcha of this game from Reverie, where you'll get a lot you need. Which, it has made grinding a lot better, easier though, I'd say. Or, it's not as bad to do because of this. Thankfully.
On to the next.
And I also unlocked all the costumes I needed, so that were available in the game, so.
Not done yet.
At this point, I'm really just getting stuff I basically need. So I'll be farming on this, to say the least. Especially off stream.
It's reacting. Target analyzed. Not done yet.
Well, at least mostly stuff I could use.
There you have it. Core detected. On to the next.
But yeah, I'm basically farming in this area as much as I can.
Core detected. On to the next. There you have it. Core detected. On to the next.
I'll do this for a little bit longer, then we can just basically to see with the connection / farming event.
On to the next. Target analyzed. Not done yet.
Okay,
Pretty darn good.
got a lot to say at least. Hmm. What to level up? Oh, I could actually reset stuff, okay.
Powered up.
Which, I mean, if I do that, that'd be later on, I'd say.
This is gonna be even.
It's been fortified. All polished up.
Let's sharpen this up a bit.
Let's give it some.
Will this also make
Okay, I guess that's enough for now. Like I said, I'm pretty much farming off stream whenever I can. So now we're just chilling for the rest of this stream. Should we thought it actually might end sooner than expect. This is actually taking a little longer than I thought it would. And I don't mind farming off stream just because it is actually pretty easy to access and all this time around. So yeah. Now we'll be doing some bondings. I'll save the Bonnies for last. Sure. Hmm. Let's do it, Elaine. Just because she is the childhood friend and all. So what's this minigame about?
Let's take to the skies!
Right. I think I might enjoy this.
Oh, you're just watching. Okay. Nothing much to it then.
This is kind of refreshing, actually. What a nice view.
Okay, I won't lie, this is sort of
It's
boring.
like we're walking on air.
But I might as well do this with the characters I do plan to bond with. Or have a high affinity with.
Holy. Whew, heck of a view. You doing okay?
I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
It was alright. Nothing too crazy. Who do I? There. Oh, good.
All right, let's
I
punch.
don't know, Milk can do banana boat
Maybe I'll take
and
another
referee.
selfie.
Eh, it has to be like that sometimes.
Ocean as far as the eye can see. Might be fun to try some long-distance swimming. This island sure has a lot of places.
So I
to
didn't
see.
realize I was driving myself.
This is so much fun.
It sure is quiet around here.
I do wish checkpoints were a little bit more defined, though.
Looks like this place is pretty well maintained.
Okay, I'm not too particularly fond of this, but at the very least,
Oops, got a little carried away.
you do get to
Ruins
get your
from
bond with more
bygone
people.
era. How interesting.
Nice to just kick back by the shore sometimes. I think we've seen just about everything. Damn it!
Okay, I'm not sure if I want to do this mini game in particular. for bondings.
Oops.
Even though
Got a little carried
I
away.
can do this with more than one person and such.
That made for a nice drive.
Thanks for driving me around.
No more
Van.
bikes? Van drives a truck anyway, so he'd be on that anyways. Actually, let's win an audio, because why not?
All right, let's punch it.
I suppose I can take a load off.
We'll do this again.
Oh, crap. I didn't scratch the paint job.
It's fine, it's just a rental.
Ooh, this is perfect picnicking weather.
I'm guessing it's deserted.
The moment Adios turns out the lights, I'm gonna hit the hay.
A watering hole. It's got a nice feel to it.
Those sure are some big ruins. I think we've seen just about everything.
After we get our first house, we've totes gotta save up for a car. Hey, are you listening to me, S?
Oh, yeah. I guess it would make our work a lot easier.
Ah, man, this feels great.
Yeah, the activities are sort of whatever for me. So far. Even though Reverie's activities were for a different reason, at the very least, they were fun to play.
That made for a nice drive.
Okay, from
This
now
is pretty
on, we're
boring.
going everywhere by car.
It's not gonna make a significant difference either with who I bond with either. At least it doesn't feel like it would. I'll put up with this though. Hmm. I think she's pretty close to leveling up, so. At least I think she is pretty close to
Hang
leveling
on
up,
tight.
all things considered.
I am stoked for this. Wow, this is pretty cool.
Anyways, it's later than well sleep time. Okay, all good, Curry, all good. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming for too much longer myself. But regardless, I appreciate you stopping by while you can. Curry, hope you have a good night. I'll catch you next time, whenever that is. But until then, have a good one, Curry.
Now I know why they call it the open sea.
You doing okay?
Yeah, that was really fun.
Hey, yeah, I was right. I'll leave her that because she's someone else I'm using too.
Hang on tight!
I very much appreciate your invitation.
No, Izak can't help but adjusting up in a similar fashion to a maid.
Holy...
Anyways, we'll be seeing this a couple times before I continue.
I never imagined I would be doing something like this. This will be a sight to remember. My, what a picturesque view.
That was one hell of a ride!
Yes, that sort of experience is difficult to come by.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go one more, just so. Just so. Actually, at that point, I could do the car ride then at that point with her. Hmm. I guess Anya's would be a good one, because I'm probably gonna need her anyways.
Let's take to the skies!
Oh, okay. Wow, the sea is so beautiful. The seagulls are flying here too.
Sun's pretty damn gorgeous, ain't it? Holy... That was one hell of a ride!
My heart was really racing up there. In more ways than one.
I'll take Aaron this time. I guess I'll try Tina next.
Hang on tight!
Sure. I'll kill some time with you. Damn good view.
Woo! Heck of a view! Holy...
Almost there.
Let's see how fast we can go.
You doing okay?
Let's
Fine,
not.
I'll admit it. That was actually kind of fun.
Nina was pretty close, I think.
Let's take to the skies!
Thank you for inviting me to this.
Yeah, I'll do Ren for the last one on this, and I'll do one on car ride with Rosettes and someone else.
Woo-hoo! Holy.
But I am curious
wonder
what's
where
going on with
Judith
Nina.
is.
Because there's no way she's just a like NPC with a voice for no reason.
Oh, this thing likes to wobble a bit, doesn't it?
That was one hell of a ride.
Yes. That
At
was
least
nice
I
and
don't
relaxing.
believe it. She's definitely more important than what she makes herself out to be. Ren, and then we'll do the car drive one more time.
Hang on tight.
This'll be a nice change of pace. I wonder if I can spot Agnes from here.
He's right over there.
I really should have applied sunscreen. Oh well, too late for that.
The sun's pretty damn gorgeous, ain't it?
My, what a splendid view.
That
Okay,
was
cool.
one hell of a ride.
I had a wonderful time.
Actually, I think it might be easier to just do a Rosette here. Because I don't think there's anyone else I know that's close enough. Oh wait, shoots. I picked the wrong one. Oh well. Yeah, Rosette's close, so it's fine. Hey yo, Trash.
Let's
Welcome to the
take
stream.
to the skies.
Yeah, I'm psyched
Just
for
doing
this.
some activity stuff for this beach episode of the game at the moment, but we've basically finished up at this point. I don't think I'm going to stream for too much longer after,
It's like a
but
scene right
just
out
making
of
a
a
bit of
movie.
progress tonight. Probably
I
week's
wonder
going
if
well
we
though.
can spot Nina from here.
She's probably somewhere all the way back there on one of those be benches. Probably.
Oh yeah, now this is my kind of vacation. Woo, this is great!
You doing okay?
That was fun! We should totally do it again sometime.
Okay. So now we just have the connection.
What's next? Planner launched.
So yeah, I don't really care about these two, unfortunately, so I'm not gonna bother. This one I'm definitely doing. But this one I'm basically torn between. These two I'm curious about. If I guess between the two, I am gonna have these two in my party more. I'll make a save point, come back here later. Yeah, I'll do these three. Let's do this first. Soonish. Hmm. Let's see how this goes. Hmm. Well, I think we know the thing with Katja, but I won't say anything. Yeah, we needed your help. All good. Nope. See your limiters. I see. Happens. Oh, that's nice.
Perhaps I overextended myself this time. But be that as it may, I was able to attain a new experience. And for that, I have you to thank, Mr. Arkwright.
I feel a lot more confident now. Thank you. And,
Thanks.
I'd really like it if you could teach me more things in the future.
Of course. I guess, well, regardless, Van levels up.
What's next?
Now, I need to know what the hell happened between these two. And 1 second, I actually need to restroom. Need to use the restroom real quick. So what the hell happened between you two, of all people? How can you even suggest that, S? I was thinking about it logically. Splitting up would be the most fitting way to home the island. Cause you were the one who said we should do some reconnaissance. Hmm. Hmm. Well, awkward. Oh, it's that pickier than I thought. Well, as not maybe Swing could definitely stand to relax a bit. I have to tolerate everything they have at Ars Academy. Well, that's how you want to play it. When did you swap out your heart for a sack of rocks? When are you going to grow up for once? Alright, you two, enough bickering. Man, every time, teach us a thing or two about how to treat a lady, will ya? You can try, but the only thing that needs straightening out here is your lazy attitude. Because of both of you, quit making us think about doing reconnaissance out in the open. It's not a lot, but there's still other tourists here, or did you forget this brigade work is supposed to be kept on the down low? Look, I get it. Vacation and arguments go hand in hand. Everything you've been bottling up is liable to boil over. If I ain't gonna chew you out for it, ain't gonna do much to bury the hatchet, right? Meaning, you have a better suggestion? We're at a resort. We got scores, so might as well do it with some flair. Oh boy. Let the first... Though there are no plans for a second annual Archive Solutions Water Gun fight commence. Hi, on the boys team we have Mr. Wei, Mr. Sallyson, and the captain, Mr. Abel. On the girls team we have Miss Claudel, Miss Alfayette, and the captain, Miss Rain. She is also represented by the prospective coaches, Mr. Arkwright and Miss Lanster. Why are we doing this? Yeah, they're wheeling for a couples therapy. Hess can drop into a ditch for all I care. You don't mean that. You never told me that. Not that I mind or anything. Hannah has no beard like a maiden scorn. You've been paranoid long enough, Nadia. Time to take the kitty gloves off and teach you a lesson. Yeah, we can. Oh, cool. We can see parts of it. Nice date center. What's this chick's corner? Wow. Well, that means Katra's out. I think. Another day to a point where it seemed like there was more than just a game. So Fairy's out. Now Aaron's out. A tie. Probably the only one. All that for a draw. But yeah, something. I'm just impressed is all. He gets okay and calculate over a friendly match. Who's talking, mister? Take no prisoners, guerrilla warfare. Guess you're a lot more childish inside than I thought. And you're just as childish all over as I've always known. Hey, 15 going on 16 this year. It's time to start acting your... Here we go again. Some things never change. What were you fighting about in the first place anyway? You know, I don't even remember. Listen, I feel a lot better now. You're a world-class butted guy, Van, and you're not even fair about it. Hmm. Oh well.
She's getting sillier by the second. Well, anyway, I guess there's no harm in going another round or two.
Now I'm on the same team as S. Prepare to meet a watery grave at the hands of our aquatic artillery. What's next?
Yeah, this is the last one we'll be seeing. He can't clean the mind blade of silver. What is Ikaruga up to? And why did he fight Van in Lockport? Geez, someone forgot to take their chill pill this morning. My defense, I helped Van out in the end. Or wait, maybe that's what really got you all hot and bothered. I do this all day if I have to. The sooner you stop dodging my questions, the sooner you can be on your way. I have another idea. Perhaps you'll be more talkative if I bring you to your knees, Divine Blade. Van is interfering. Point to Walter. Yeah, at least let me say it for myself. Not just favorite solution. Is it volleyball? Oh, a race. I guess this works. Hmm. And level the playing field. You won't have the clothing air resistance excuse when I make you eat my dust. But having a little eye candy would attract a few more eyeballs. Hmm. But no likes to ride orbital bike sometimes. Let's think. I know who she's referring to. Let me guess, ends up being a tie. Lane's in the lead. Shizuna takes the lead now. Hmm. Bouncy. Shortcut. Yeah. The tie, isn't it? Oh wow, she actually won. At least they settled the score, I suppose. Hmm? Yeah, I got a piece of her eyes out of the deal. Oh, don't think you'll be going anywhere. Wait, not until we got some payback. Payback for what? What do you think? For making me race in this ridiculous outfit, not to mention all those tactless little comments you made. I'll have you know that was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done in my life. How about a three-person race this time? We'll go all out and make sure you eat dirt fair and square. Hold up a second. There's no way I can compete with you two. You ain't getting out this one, pal. I hate to say it, but you had this one coming.
I would have preferred a proper sword fight, but I still had a lot of fun in the end. Thanks, Van.
You got off easy this time, Van. Next time, I'll let my sword do the talking.
What? Wasn't enough? Darn. Oh well.
What's next?
Well, that's everything I can do, so... And I'm also not going to be going for too much longer, because we did hit the 3-hour mark. Oh wait. I wasn't gonna go back to that anytime soon anyways. But whatever. Well, I'll just call it a day now. And we'll go to the evening. Hmm. Duke's airships. Oh. Everyone's coming. Everyone's here, basically. Kurogane.
Thanks for the help, Kurogane. Everything work out okay?
Yes. I've already made contact with our main unit. Also, I have a message from the matron.
What a dull-ass hunk of rock. Why in hell's name would he hole up here?
Perhaps this is merely a misdirection on his part.
Qasim!
Even those Dominions tagged along. Didn't think we'd be running into each other again so soon.
So you came, as I anticipated.
I assume you were drawn here because of that intel.
I'm only here because of the Risk Management AI's assessment. The General Manager requested I fly to this island post-haste. I believe the others are here to assess the threat as well.
Sure as hell didn't expect to find you guys here.
The same goes for the Vice Captain. Who would have thought we'd be sitting shoulder to shoulder on the heels of that dreadful little squabble?
I have no quarrel with you at present. There's a time and a place for grudges.
That's our line, bucko.
Oh, so these are the people they were telling us about. Sounds like everyone has their own reasons for being here.
They're probably after the fragments or the island's owner.
I'm surprised some of them would even dare to show their faces here, though.
Oh, shit! Damn
Why are you
Spriggan and his
here?
brats are here! The hell's going on?
The chaos in Longport tapered off
And
much
you.
sooner than I predicted. I suppose we have the Liu family to thank for that.
So, you bastard! Stay your tongue, boy. Neither words nor action can change what's past. Save your breath, and spare us your misplaced ire.
Calm down. Don't let him get to you.
It looks like the prominent players have arrived.
Gathering us all here was likely part of the owner's plan.
Only Adios knows why, though. Unless those two know something we don't.
Hell no. There ain't a man in all of Zemuria who knows what goes on in that crazy bastard's head.
However, he did say you would likely be here. At least now we can finally settle matters between us.
We'll just see how things play out. Either way, this will make for quite the interesting little vacation.
That's a lot of room to use. What is he up to, though?
Planner launch!
Okay, I would do delete this and I guess I would do this for story purposes. Yeah. Even though I am curious about them, I'm probably going to do these two, because Nina has me more curious. Anyways. Can I still do activities during this time? Let me take a look.
Huh. New activities. They didn't have these earlier in the day.
Well, I'm seeing where everyone's talking. I'm curious about the activities, though.
What can I get for you? If you need anything else,
Anyway. Why do I know? That's actually gonna be it for me for tonight. more or less. So, I thought this one, I thought we'd be through this fairly quick, but it ended up not being the case, which is fine. But all that said, I'm definitely gonna be saving this for. I'll probably try to finish the rest of this section, like, probably during the weekend. So, no stream for me tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow because, well, I usually don't like streaming back-to-back days and such. There's that. Friday, I wouldn't have minded streaming because I'm actually not going to my local this Friday, but I'm also not going to my local for different reasons because I have to be up early on Saturday. So yeah. Saturday, I am going to be gone for something really early, but I should be alright to stream later that day. That just depends if I enter some tournament of the sort. But anyways, I'll be back one of those days, but we'll see. Regardless though, we're gonna stop by. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Till then, take care everyone, and have a good night.